getting overly angry, man. Like it says in Ecclesiastes 7 and 9, be not hasty in thy spirit to be angry, for anger resteth in the bosom of fools, man. We have both ends of the spectrum. All right, a false balance is an abomination. So you gotta learn how to balance the anger and the joy. So it comes right here with the even kill. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, not getting too high, not getting too low in this thing, man. Because I mean, the highs and the lows come. But it's about when the highs come. Don't get too high, man. And when the lows come, don't let yourself get too low, man. Through the spirit.
Don't let your sins weigh you down.
Yeah. I'm gonna read this last paragraph and close it out. It says the package would extend extraordinary and unprecedented taxpayer assistance to potentially millions of Americans. Pretty much just cutting people a check, man. They saying all these words. See, stop doing that shit, man. All these fucking words. Just say this is the first time we cutting y'all niggas checks, man. Let me read this shit again. It said the package would extend extraordinary. And it ain't even extraordinary. It's, $1,000, $2,000, man. That's not a lot of money, bro.
Ain't a lot of money, man. That's here and day, gone tomorrow.
Right. Would extend extraordinary and unprecedented taxpayer assistance to potentially millions of American and foreign companies that have been hammered by the fast-moving economic crisis. This crisis was already coming. That's why I said they're just using this coronavirus outbreak situation to prop up their economy, man. It would extend one-time cash payments to most Americans in an effort to flood the economy with money.
Yeah, at the end of the day, we know it's not going to first go to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. It's going to go to these upper middle-class white Americans and these middle class white, so-called white Americans, man. That at the end of the day, the last ones who's getting the crumbs is going to be you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man.
It don't even matter. It's chump change, bro.
Yeah.
Ain't no middle class. If you making, if you ain't bringing home like 200, if you got a family, you and your woman, if y'all ain't bringing home like $200,000, $300,000 a year, like you ain't doing nothing, bro. Like, I ain't doing that, but I know, like, but you gotta think about it. Let's say it's you and a woman, and you got 2 kids, two or 3 kids. Y'all making $150,000 a year together. Half they going to taxes. That's $75K right there going to taxes. You're gonna have a crib that you either paying rent or your mortgage gonna be like between $2,000 and $4,000 a year, a month. That could easily be anywhere between, let's say $200,000 a month. That's anywhere between $25,000 and $35,000. So it's dropping down like $40,000, and now you gotta pay bills. You gotta your utilities, your car payments, your kids. Like, that ain't no money, man. And that's if you're making $150,000. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you ain't bringing home like $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 a year, like, you ain't saving pretty, man. When this shit dry up, because think about it, people make more, they spend more. You know what I'm saying? This thing dry up, it's gonna dry up just as fast for these Edomites and these heathens, most of the heathens. But it's gonna dry up just as fast for these Edomites as it is for most of Jake. Jake know how to get it from the mud, man. Jake know how to, go to Walmart, spend 15,000 oodles and noodles, man, some bologna, man, and they gonna hold it down for months. Jake gonna hold it down for months, bro.
Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and shit.
Bro. And Kool-Aid packages?
Hell yeah, Jake know how to do it. Jake know how to goddamn survive.
Bro, you give Jake $30 to go to the grocery store, get oodles and noodles, hot dogs and bologna, Kool-Aid packages, and white sugar. They gonna live about 3 months, though. Jake, we stronger than these heathens, man. Right. But shit, you let little Sally Joe not get Starbucks for 3 weeks, she about to kill a nigga, man. Get that Starbucks, man.
Might just finish on that, man.
It says it would extend one-time cash payments to most Americans in an effort to flood the economy with money. The bill is being rushed through Congress without public hearing or formal review. The bill is being rushed through Congress without public hearings review, and it's unclear how effective the measures would be in arresting the economy's sudden fall. So they playing both sides. They telling you that, listen, the government's getting ready to spend this $2 trillion to hopefully try to prop the economy up. It should. This is what Esau do. They're going to spend $2 trillion and it's going to prop the economy up, keep everything running. But at the same time, there's no telling what it's really going to do. They get the people's hopes all up. They go until they get destroyed in the heart, man.
That's right.
Because it's that right there is showing you that Esau is double-minded. He don't know. He just throwing shit on the wall, see what sticks, man. I'm gonna get this real quick, so I'm already here. This is this is Revelation 18, and I'm gonna start at verse 1 down. Revelation 18:1. And after these things, I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and the cage of every unclean and hateful bird. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies.
That's why I say in Jeremiah 51:6, man, the nations are drunk of the wine, and therefore the nations are mad. The nations are pissed off, man. They're pissed off in America. Now the rhetoric is, United States, they placed the coronavirus in America, man. They placed the coronavirus in China and all these other countries, man. So they're tired of these American philosophies, and that's going to lead up to Revelation 17:6. Well, matter of fact, let me get that right quick.
What's it, 11 and 6?
17 and 16, I believe. Revelation 17 and 16.
This is Revelation 17 and 16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire.
The EU and NATO are going to hate the whore, which is America, that sit on top of these different nations. They're going to hate America, man. All right? They're going to start to realize America was the cause of this. America, you can make a benefit off of America, but it's still going to burn you, man. Just like a whore is going to burn you at the end of the day, man.
That clap, man.
That clap. So these other nations are slowly but surely starting to figure out that America is that whore that sit up upon the beast, and they're going to get mad, man. Even Canada is looking at the United States, because Canada is part of the NATO. Mm-hmm. Canada is looking at the United States like, I don't know about y'all, man.
Yeah.
We on our own right now, bro.
But Canada comes from French, man. French, they're some pussies, man.
Oh, yeah.
They ain't really about that life like that.
Yeah, they ain't really about that shit.
French, they're the first bow out of a fight, man. French.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, verse 18. And the woman which thou sawest is that great city which reigneth over the kings of the earth. They didn't go to Revelation 18.
Because America, they control the end all be all. They say it's okay for you to be a homosexual, to be a transgender, to be a pedophile, to be a lesbian, for a woman to rule over men. That's where these countries are having a turmoil with, even like Saudi Arabia, one of the United States allies. Like, hold on, man. We not with these women just being all on top of us, man. But that's what America pushes. All right, and these other countries slowly starting to realize, hey, look, man, we're not with what America's with. We're totally against them. And then sooner or later, you people are gonna figure out the United States. I mean, the so-called allies like UK, Australia, Saudi Arabia, they're gonna start to send nukes over to America in the Third World War. But before that is going to be the implementation of the mark of the beast, which is the RFID microchip.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna jump down. This is Revelation 18. And 15. The merchants of these things, because it went to a list of a lot of different products. The merchants of these things which were made rich by her shall stand afar off for the fear of her torment, weeping and wailing, and saying, Alas, alas, that great city that was clothed in fine linen and purple and scarlet and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, for in 1 hour so great riches is come to naught. And every shipmaster and all the company and ships and sailors and as many as trade by sea stood afar off and cried when they saw the smoke of her burning, saying, What city is like unto this great city? See, going to show you that a big reason in which the beast is going to hate the whore is because the whore was trying to fuck him. Fuck the beast. It's going to here it was now of course you have the Vatican and you have, Great Britain and then you have America. But America pretty much tried to take control of all the different factions of the kingdom. Try to take over the military, which America was set up to be the military arm. Try to take over the finances and try to take care of the spiritual, evil demonic leadership. Try to take over everything, man. They try to pump everything into America. But it's unsustainable. And once these other countries see too how bad of a shape the American economy is, it's like, yo, we gotta either cut these niggas, kill these niggas, or just take a big boy L. They're like, man, let's kill these niggas, man. That's right. They're gonna just say, fuck it, man. Yeah. But at the end of the day, we also understand too that the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shem Shai, is the power or entity that dwells in the kingdom of men, man. He's the one that's controlling the minds of all these rulers and these administrations, man. Yeah. And we're just waiting for the day, man, You got anything else? That's it. Yeah, Lord willing, that lesson was edifying. Once again, before we close out, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, HaKadosh. Double honors to our apostles, our elders, great millstone, who lead, teach, and rule well. Love and honor to you. I can push the word of truth, faith, and city across the four corners. Until next time, Shalom. Shalom.